Times were tough, so I sold my soul. And I don't think I'll ever regain control. Devil looked me in the eye, now I look the other way. What else could I do? I just stood at the doorway and knew I'd rather be drunk with you. I'd rather be.
Hey Internet, Dracofunk here, and this is part 3 of the 60 subscriber special, where I drive a rover from the Kerbal Space Center to the North Pole. And we are at Point Able. No, this is Point Baker. And who do we have here at Point Baker? Except it's Ed Steve. And before we can have her board the rover, I gotta move some people around. That's okay, we're just gonna do a little bit of a crew transfer so Kohaku and Vomit can ride in the little passenger car. And extend the ladder, and Ed Steve can climb out and go ahead and board the Highway 47 mobile studio and join us on our little North Pole expedition. First of all, so this is a 60 subscriber special, so thanks for all the new subscribers. We're actually at 65 right now. And you know, we thought it would take a little bit longer. I didn't expect to be making this until maybe next month, towards the end of next month. Maybe not till early January. I don't know. But either way, here we are at the beginning of November. And before we set out on today's journey, I'm going to go ahead and grab this other car I have here and attach it to this little land train. And the reason I'm doing this was on the first leg of our journey, everything was going great up until the very end when we ran out of electricity. Now we do have RTGs on all of the cars to help recharge the batteries, and we have a pretty good battery capacity, but it just wasn't enough, and the RTGs don't really charge fast enough. So I have this card that I'm going to attach, and it gives us another almost 6,000 battery capacity. Plus I attached some photovoltaic cells to the top to help recharge the batteries during the day. I don't know how much they're really going to help. But also, there's a little cargo section that has some repair kits, because I realized I didn't bring any. And if we ever have a flat tire, I need some repair kits in there so we can fix that. And now we're all connected. Take the brakes off, retract the satellite dishes, and we can be off. So let's set our waypoint to, we are at Baker. We're going to be traveling to Point Charlie. Now, Point Charlie is a little bit further away. So Point Able was a little bit close to the KSC, and then Point Baker was a little bit further away. Point Charlie. So this is going to be the largest jaunt as of yet. I don't believe this will be the biggest journey we have to make, but it is going to be a little bit longer. I think I can do it in about an hour. All right, I have the electricity up. I feel like I'm having trouble getting up to speed. Switch it to, okay. Why is this? I feel like one of the cars is fighting me. I only added that one car. It shouldn't be that much extra weight. Really adding just that one car make it... What's going on? Let me change the control points. Maybe... I feel like the more I go to try and go forward, it's like something's holding me back. Like one of the cars is... No, that shouldn't be. They're all facing forward. And even if they're not, it shouldn't matter once the control point's set. That's a little better. This is like full speed. Man, I needed to be average. I want to average like 22. And I'm using a lot of electricity just to maintain this. It says my brakes are off. This is a problem. Adding one car shouldn't cause this much. We're only like a couple minutes in, and I've basically used half of my battery power. Okay. Why is this so hard to do? I don't understand by adding one car would cause this much problem. Like, I added a bunch of battery capacity. I'm sure the batteries aren't exactly light, but weight shouldn't be a huge issue right now. It's almost like the brakes are on one of the cars, but I shut all the brakes off. I'm now basically at the battery capacity before I added the extra batteries now, and we've only gone maybe 3 or 4 kilometers. And I'm barely... I can barely maintain 10 meters per second. But Ed Steve's loving it. I'm just looking to see if any of the wheels are broken. don't... I can't see where... No, they all look the same. I don't have any flat tires that I can see. Or broken wheels. Let's try turning the brakes on and turning them... Okay. Somehow on one of the cars the brakes were set. And now that I've basically used all the extra battery power I brought along, we can continue. Well, yeah, so I'm down below the battery capacity I had before I added all the extra batteries and weight and... Huh. Well, that's awesome. Hopefully I can charge a little bit quicker, though. I don't know if those... I just also realized that only half of the photovoltaic panels are going to be charging right now, or at least charging efficiently. And of course, this whole portion is going to be, well, not this whole portion, but we start off by going uphill, which eats more of my battery power that I can't recharge. I feel like it's pulling to the right also, and I don't know why that would be. All I did was add one car. So that is Dracofunk, me in the driver's seat. I have Bill sitting next to me. Ed, Steve, Scrodrick, and Shaggy B are in the mobile studio, and Kohaku and Vomit are in the passenger car. And the newly added battery / cargo car, for some reason, is causing this whole land train to pull to the right. I mean, it's not terrible, but it is noticeable. So I'm gonna have to keep readjusting to make sure I'm heading towards Point Charlie. So I guess you could say, so I started out this using the Abel Baker alphabet, which is Abel, Baker, Charlie, and then for D they go to dog, but I switched to the standard NATO one after D, or after, you could say after C or after B, because in the Abel Baker and the Alpha Bravo alphabet, C is Charlie. Because I guess everybody liked Charlie. Hey, put a message in the comments and list your favorite Charlie. I'd love to hear who your favorite Charlie is. See, it's pulling to the right. Like, if I don't overcorrect, it'll drive us right into that tree, which I still haven't figured out if it has physics or not. And I'd rather not find out by smashing the Rover into it. Man, I really didn't expect this many trees on Kerbin. I both feel like there are more than I expected, but I think there should be more. We did come across a few cacti in the last episode. But the further north I go, the fewer cactuses I think I'll see. So I have noticed we're kind of descending a little bit. And the good news about that is that it's giving the batteries a chance to recharge, because I don't have to keep hitting the W key to keep us going forward as much. I can just kind of coast for a little bit and maintain our speed. I do have to occasionally adjust our heading to keep us heading towards our waypoint. And also to keep us from making sure we don't slam into a tree, because that would be a really bad way to end this whole North Pole attempt. Which this whole thing is perplexing. I'm driving a Rover in this game about flying in space, basically on the planet. But that's what we're doing. Now, I know I'm not the first person to do this. In fact, I know there was a streamer who, I think he did it 3 times. Actually, I think he only successfully did it twice, at least in Kerbal Space Program. The first time he didn't quite make it in the time that he allotted himself. The second and third time, both, I think he made it a little bit early. He learned from his mistakes. And then I believe the third time I want to say, drove from the South Pole of Duna to the North Pole of Duna. But I don't think I watched that stream of his. Now, I may be wrong, but I think it's actually possible in Kerbal Space Program to drive from the North Pole to the South Pole. But I'm not as familiar with that route, and I'm not going to do it in this series. If you would like to see me drive to the South Pole, maybe I'll do another subscriber challenge where if we reach a certain number, I'll do it. I'm not unwilling to do it. You know, it does take a little bit of time and a little bit of prep work. If I keep picking up passengers, though, at each of these stations, I'm gonna have to enlarge this train a little bit more. Currently, we only have one open space. So you know what? If anybody out there is listening to me and listen this far, and you would like to be a passenger on this train, leave a message in the comments, and you too can take a ride with us to the North Pole. So tell you what, the first person to comment on this video who is not already on the train, Vomit, Scrodrick, Shaggy B, Kohaku, and Ed Steve, I will give you a place on it. Except the only caveat is it has to be before the next episode. So this will probably come out Wednesday, and I will probably you'll probably have about, so let's see, it'll come out Wednesday at noon, and that is Eastern Standard Time in the US. So you'll have roughly till about, that'll give you 20 hours before I record the next episode. So I'll wait till Thursday morning to record the next leg where I drive to Point, I think it's Point Delta. Which means I have to make a note for myself to check the comments before I record that episode. So I'm gonna try and the thing to do when you're traveling on this is I could look at the map at any time to see how much further I have to go, but I don't want to do that until I know I'm a little bit closer, because in reality I have no idea how long this is going to take. I tried to place the little bases, I didn't want to get too far apart, but I also didn't want to be too close. And I know I placed the first two a little bit closer together, and this one a little bit further. But I do think I put Point Delta even further out, so that episode's going to be, I might actually have to wake up a little bit earlier to do that one. So even though I said like 20 hours, maybe it might need to be 19. I probably need to start that 1 hour early just to give myself some wiggle room. Because if anything happens on the way there, then I might run out of time to fix this. So the plan is to do this basically in 9 parts. I don't know if I can do that. Ooh, I'm leaning just that's anyway. Yeah, the plan is to do this in 9 parts. And each time I have a base to stop at and start for the next section. The first segment was from the KSC, the Kerbal Space Center, to Point Able, then Able to Baker. This is the Baker to Charlie segment. And then Charlie to Delta, Delta to Echo, Echo to Foxtrot, Foxtrot to Golf, Golf to Hotel, and Hotel will be to the North Pole base that I put. It's not exactly at the North Pole. It's close to the North Pole. Let's see. We're back to 5,000 units of electricity and climbing. So currently we're doing pretty good. It looks like we're gonna go down into this. I don't know if I'd call this a valley. It's kind of a valley. It's not a very steep valley. It's kind of a very shallow valley. But we should do pretty good going down there. But when we have to climb back out, so we were all the way up at 800 something meters above sea level, and we're all the way down to almost 500, and the good news is that's given our batteries a chance to recharge. We're right about half capacity now after some of the brakes were left on somehow. Still not sure how that happened, but that's okay. I guess hitting the button, some of the brakes went on, some of them went off, and at least they were stuck on 1 or 2 cars. I don't even know which ones. And I just used so much battery capacity just trying to keep us going before I realized it. So there weren't as many trees for a second right there. Kinda on top of that, I don't know if I'd call it a mesa. There's a nice view of the whole train. I need a view for the slide. I can probably make that work. Yeah, there we go. This is, while I'm doing this is when I'm going to slam into a tree. A little bit. See, it's pulling to the right there, like I aim it just. Now I have to be careful. I don't want to turn it too hard because it's pretty stable mostly, except side to side. And if I try and turn too harshly, especially when I'm leaning to the right, I feel like it's going to tip over, and that would be bad. I know at some point I'm going to have steeper hills to go up and down, and I'm going to have to make sure I take them straight on as opposed to sideways. And I don't know if it's good or bad, but I haven't been stopping to quick save at all between the bases. I've just been going. I guess I'm just gonna go, and whatever happens, happens. I really want to look at that map and see how much further I have to go. Ow! So what is today? Today, if you're in the U.S., the day I'm recording this is Tuesday, and it is election day. So hopefully you all went out and voted today, and that seems so much more important than it did years ago. Although, however, whatever your opinion is, just go out and vote. That's all I'm going to say. I wonder if they hold elections on Kerbal. So what else has been going on? Well, let's see. Anything exciting happening on the space news? I really haven't been keeping up with it. I know next week they're going to attempt an SLS launch again, which I believe this will be is this the third or fourth attempt at for the SLS? I think the SLS orbital launch. Also, I heard that SpaceX they haven't announced yet that they're actually going to do it, but they are looking to maybe do a December attempt at an orbital Starship launch. At one point, it looked like Starship would launch before SLS, and then they had as they put it, a high energy event. There was a small explosion. And they've had to do some repairs. But all the repairs are done, and they have been doing small tests. I think the next big test is a 33 engine static fire, but to do that, they're going to have to destack. They're going to have, right now, ship 24 is sitting on top of booster 7, or, well, I say that right now, but even by the time I'm recording this, they may have destacked it. I have not looked today. They could have actually destacked it last night. I haven't actually seen the status of what they're doing. I know they were planning on destacking it soon. And if you're big into watching that, like there's a whole live, like constant 24/7 live stream going on of Starship, so you can see in real time. And I'm trying to look that up on my phone while driving this Rover and not running into a tree or tipping it over or otherwise crashing it. And it appears, at least at the moment, that Booster 7 and Ship 24 are still stacked together. So I think the next big step that is to take Ship 24 off of Booster 7 and probably move it a little bit away and do a full 33 engine static fire of the booster. Just readjust. Well, not just adjust. I need to turn up towards the hill. I'm getting a little bit more sideways than I'd like. I'm also distracted by looking at the video of Starbase. Okay, can't. Ow. I'm gonna knock my phone over. Can't look at that. Occasionally, maybe this is me. I need to go back and look, but I feel like I've seen some of that grass floating in the air, and I don't know if I should be concerned about that. I need to get my speed up just a little bit. I kind of want to do an average speed of 22 meters per second, which I think is around 55 miles per hour. How's my battery? Batteries are still... We're keeping it about half capacity, which I'm still a little bit upset that I wasted so much battery when the brakes were stuck on. But oh well. The good news is they'll recharge, and before we set off to Point Delta, we'll make sure that the batteries are fully charged, all the brakes are turned off, and all the seat belts are fastened, tray tables are in the upright position. How has it been? I want to wait maybe 5 more minutes, and then I'll look at the map. Just 5 more minutes. I think I'm going to be worse in the next episode, because I know it's further away, and I feel like I'm going to look at it and only be halfway there, and it's going to be a little bit disheartening. There. Is that grass floating in the air? No? Okay. Maybe it's just an optical illusion. Which I think is possibly likely. That it's just some sort of optical illusion where it seems like the grass is in the air, but it's really not. And I'm still pulling to the right. I'm also trying to pay attention to what's up ahead of me, at least decently far ahead, so I don't have to make drastic course changes throughout this journey, because drastic course changes are a chance to tip over, and I don't want to tip over. Do I want to go, yeah, between the trees or to the right of the tree? And by the right, I mean the left. I'm going to go to the left of this tree, at least just a little bit. I keep thinking, maybe I'm going to come over a hill and the next base is going to be just right there. I still think I'm pretty far away. I probably should have started a timer or something to keep track of how long I guess there's the timer. Well, no, that's one day. Did I start right on the day? Because I feel like I have been going for about 40-something minutes. You can be looking at the clock right there on the YouTube thing to tell how long I've been going. Me, I just have no idea. I didn't pay attention to the clock, the actual time, or give myself any indicator for how long I've been recording. I guess I could look at my Audacity recording. Actually, I should probably check my Audacity recording, because that did cut out one time. Alright, so I've been recording in Audacity for about 43 minutes and something, and my Audacity recording is still going. Of course, if it wasn't, you wouldn't be hearing my voice. I mean, you'd probably hear me come on and say that something happened, and, that's also something that happened in the very first episode, is Audacity quit recording, and I didn't realize until after the fact. And by after the fact, when I went to edit the audio for the video, I noticed that it was much, much shorter. But that, those things happen. The ComNet went down. The ComNet went down, and I had to go re-record my audio from the Highway 47 mobile studio, which is a good thing that we bring it with us. That way I can just go sit back there and re-record all my audio and upload it through the satellite dishes that I have installed on it. So, okay, I'm going to do this. About 3/4 of the way there. So, maybe about 15 more minutes. Huh. So, yeah, I guess this one's going to take right around an hour. I think we did the last one. I thought it would take 45 minutes, but we got there in 37. But we are going a little bit further today. Which means the next episode, I'm probably going to want to keep my speed up just a little bit more, because I'd still like to make it there within at least close to an hour. I'd like to keep every episode under an hour. Hey, if you're listening to this, look at the time, like the full time. Did I succeed or did I fail? I mean, by the time I post this, I'll know if I've succeeded and failed, so you don't have to tell me. But me now, during the recording, I don't know if I've made it under an hour. First person view. So I want to keep it down there so I can kind of keep an eye on my speed. Because going downhill, I don't want it to run away where I get going too fast. Because once you start get to a certain speed, these wheels become a little bit unstable. And it's easier for them to break. And I'd prefer not to have to stop and get out and fix it, especially when I'm worried about how long, the episode's going to be. I think I could do a whole episode in first person. I think I said in the last episode, by the end of the year, without realizing that I will probably finish this whole series before the end of the year. Or that's my current plan, is to have it finished before the end of the year. So I said if we got to 70 subscribers, it really has to be, we have to get to 70 subscribers before I'm done recording. Which we're only 5 subscribers away, so we could even reach that by we might already be there. I kind of doubt it, but so yeah, if we get to 70 subscribers before I'm done recording, I will record an episode where I do all my driving first person. There I can see all the wheels, no flat tires. This is like the best show ever, driving. To make a good show, there needs to be some drama, and I guess we did have, like, the first episode actually probably has the best story arc, because we're going and everything seems to be going fine, and then the drama comes at the end where I'm starting to run out of electricity. What was the drama of the last episode? I guess all the drama for this episode happened at the beginning where the brakes were stuck on and I used half the power. At least that is the most of the drama so far. I both want to get a shot and I don't want to get a shot of cresting one of those hills where half the Rover's off the ground. It's a bad idea. It's a really bad idea. Like, it looks like this is gonna crest the hill and just start going back down, but then I get to the top and it's gonna be a lot smoother than, yeah, see? Yeah, so that wasn't. I mean, there was a little bit there. See the back of the Highway 47 studios. The 3 batteries back there. I tried to even out the weight, and I think 3 batteries somehow we're supposed to counter the ladder and light on the other side. I don't know if that's true. It seems like it shouldn't be, that the batteries would be heavier than that. But then again, I guess we're getting closer. 5 more minutes. I'm not going to check for 5 more minutes. There, that piece of grass, that's definitely like floating in the air. Yeah, see this drama, all this drama. I do enjoy the fact that this game is, even for a space game, like, you can still, there's still stuff to do on the ground. This may not be the most exciting thing I could have done. Again, when I'm done with all this, I will probably make some short videos that are a little bit, I'll find some music and just put like sped up footage. Oh man, how fast do I have to speed it up to get this into 5 minutes? This one's gonna be an hour. I don't know. Keep thinking there's a big hill and then it just mellows out. Which, honestly, I'd prefer it to be a pretty mellow hill. I'm always afraid I'm going to crest one of these big hills and there's going to be a sheer drop off the other side and the Rover is just going to crash down like a cliff. There's only one section where I'm really a little bit concerned, because we're going to get up. I want to say it's between like Foxtrot and Golf. Is the terrain looks a little bit treacherous for a Rover. So I'm not sure how I'm going to handle that. And I may have to go a little bit of a roundabout way. Let's see. Okay, so my electricity's, I'm doing much better on the electricity, which is good. I would be doing much better had that brake not stuck on. The big test will be the next episode. For two reasons. I need to keep my speed up a little bit so it doesn't take forever, and it's going to be not much longer, but it's going to be a longer trip. I won't be adding any cars before I head to the next section. So basically the next episode I can just start right off and just start powering there. Okay. I see the progress. Maybe 5 more minutes. I gotta be coming up pretty close to an hour now. Oh, I could look at my Audacity file. That'll tell me how long. I gotta look at Audacity and make sure I don't crash. So it's about 57 minutes. So I'm probably gonna be just over an hour. I guess that's okay. I mean, it's gonna have to be okay. It's gonna take it as long as it takes. Comms went down for a minute, and by comms went down, I accidentally hit the mute button on my microphone. But, nothing really excited. Yes, nothing exciting happened. Well, hopefully nothing excited happened either. But we're getting close to the 1 hour mark, and we are not there. But we are almost there. I have a little bit, my Kerbal has a little bit of a concerned look on his face. Bill's happy though. Ed Steve seems to be doing, she's doing great. Everybody's having a good old time back in the Highway 47 studio. Kohaku and Vomit are comfortable in the passenger car. Hopefully we brought some board games that we can play once we get to the next section. And I don't know what board game. I feel like playing a board game while driving across this terrain would probably be a bad idea. Like you set up the Monopoly board and you go over a bump and all the cards go everywhere. All the pieces. We go open the Highway 47 studios and there's just board games everywhere. Every board game, every piece, just all over the floor. Okay. We have now passed the hour mark. But we should be there any minute. I'm just going to keep facing directly towards Point Charlie, which will lead us right into that tree. Okay, I'll correct it a little bit. Because running into a tree that'd be bad. Let's see. Yeah, we're over 6,000 units of electricity. And yeah, we're really, really close. So I think we're going to make it. Let's do... running over the grass is fine. It'll grow back. I'm pretty sure the grass is physicsless in this game, so it doesn't matter. Just want to move my view down a little bit so I can see the speed. Make sure I'm heading towards it because this pulls to the right. I wish that would show me my target heading so I could do... That's going to be a problem if I try and do a whole episode in first person and I can't maintain heading towards the target. Because I'm not seeing the target thing on the nav ball down there. That thing up ahead, that's just a piece of grass. Keep thinking just over the next hill. I gotta be really close. Like I'm basically right on top of it. Wait, is that it? I think I see it. That's it. All right, so up ahead there is Point Charlie. So we've made it once again. So hey, if you've been watching this video, like and subscribe. Check out Shaggy B just did a Let's Play of Beyond All Reason. We also have audio commentaries of movies and TV shows coming out on a regular basis. I think the movie coming out this Friday is Logan's Run. I was not there for that recording, so you should check it out. Just get a hold of the movie by any legal means you can, and start our video and listen along with us. It's like we're in your living room in the non-creepy way. Alright, thanks guys. And I will see you next time for part 4 of driving a rover to the North Pole.